love this song, but I never learned all the words to it. But anyway, it's your boy, Mr. House of Jazz. And I believe this is tutorial number 3 for me. I'm working hard. I'm trying to knock out all the tutorials. If I can knock them all out at one time, I can go back to trying to rest up to build up some more energy. So I'm trying to knock them all out tonight. So this one is from Nassim Muhammad. And he was the one that sent in the donation while I was in the hospital. He knew I was in the hospital and sent in a hefty donation too. Wasn't a small one, a nice little hefty one. And 2 of the songs that he requested, well, this is one of the 2 songs that he initially requested. And after that, he requested some more. But trust me, it was a hefty donation. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I got you. But the first one that I remember was Someone to Love You, which is by another Baltimore group. I've done a couple of Drew Hill songs. This was Ruff Endz. Ruff Endz is actually from Baltimore too, so it's kind of cool. I get to do a song by another group from Baltimore. For those who don't know, that's my hometown. That's where I'm born and raised and where I'm living currently still. But anyway, okay, so this song repeats those basic chords mostly, so it shouldn't take too long to get through it because it's just a couple of other spots where, you know, there's different chords, but the main chords, the part that you hear mostly throughout most of the song is, we'll start with that because you're playing this most of the time. So this is like an A flat, is it? Because I'm playing this G, yeah, that's a 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, yeah. So A flat major 7 chord, and of course I inverted it. Left hand A flat, E flat. Right hand I got the G. This is the 7th of the A flat scale, the G. And I got the B flat, C, and E flat. Right. So that's the first. You go. And this is that chord you see me playing with Jodeci a lot. I'm playing it differently though, the G minor 7 chord. So on the left hand you got G, D. Right hand you got F, G, B flat, and D. So you got then that F minor 7 chord. This isn't a Jodeci song, but you got your Jodeci chords, y'all. You got your Jodeci chords. F minor 7. Left hand is F, C, F. The right hand is G, A flat, B flat, C, E flat. Okay, so that's because I'm playing the G. That's a F. I'm playing it as an F minor 9. I mean, if you just played it as an F minor 7 and didn't play the G, you still got it. You still got it. So. But I'm just adding, I'm putting them crunchy chords, you know, crunching them all together to give that sound. So those are your basic chords that you hear throughout most of the song. And then play the G minor again. You play that G minor 7 chord when you go, you know, on your way back up to the A flat major 7 chord again. So you do throw that G minor 7 chord in there again, which is G on the left, F, G, B flat, and D. I just spelled it out. Okay, so you play, those are the chords you're hearing through most of the song. So you might as well practice that for a minute. Now, the third time around, like when you playing the verse, they add, one chord is added to that. So you'll go da 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 da. All they did was throw in a G flat major 7 chord. Am I playing the major 7 though? Technically I'm not, because this is the 2nd on the 9th. So the way I'm playing it is a G flat 9, a major 9 chord. But you know, you can play it a couple of ways. But let me just, If you want, just do all the black notes. You can do all these black notes. G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat. All your black notes. Whoops, all the black notes right there with G flat and D flat in the bass. And they throw that chord in there. So the first time you got da 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 da. You see? So you're playing those chords over and over again, but the third time you play it, just add all those black keys there. Then go down to your F minor 7 chord, G flat minor, and I mean not G flat, but just G minor 7. G minor 7, sorry. So you're playing those same chords over and over again, except the one time when you're throwing all your black notes in there. G flat, major 9. I don't know, I'm playing this, so it might be something else, but just all your black notes. So here we go again, that sequence. Da, 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 da. That's the first time. Da, 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 da. Add the black keys. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, that's right. And when you come out of it, oh, I almost forgot to tell you. The very last one of that cycle, you play A flat over B flat. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you that. So you play B flat in the left hand, and then A flat, B flat, C, and E flat in the right hand. That's when you're coming out of the cycle. So let me do that whole cycle again slowly, since I almost forgot to tell you that chord. I'm sorry. So here's the whole cycle. Da 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 da. Whatever the words are. Da 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 da. Do do do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There we go. So you got it? That's what you're playing throughout most of the song, that you're hearing most of the song. When you get to the chorus, you start off with that cycle, and then there are different chords that you add to it. But you start with those chords with the change of one chord in the cycle. So the first time there is no change. All you need is someone who cares. That's the same. Someone who will always be there. So when you do that second round, when you're on the chorus, someone who will, instead of playing G minor 7, what they do is they change it up a little bit. They throw a B flat over C. It's really a C9 sus chord. But the best way to just call it out is to say B flat over C. So on your left hand, you got C, G, C, and then you can just play a B flat chord with your right hand. I'm adding a second, which still makes it a 9, right? Well, in B flat. Anyway, B flat, C, D, and F over C. So when you're doing the chorus, all you need is someone who cares. That's normal. Someone who will throw the different chord there. And then you still go right back to that F minor 7. Okay? So again, you got all you need is someone who cares. Someone who will always be there. Okay? Now at this point, it changes up. So you got to hit a B flat chord, and then you're going to go to B diminished. And it's very simple. You go to a B flat chord, B flat on the left hand, B flat, D, and F on the right hand. And then all you're doing is moving the two B flats up to B, you're leaving the other notes the same. And that is your B diminished chord. So you're going ba, ba. See, that's all I'm doing. Da, da. Okay? That's all you're doing. Da, da. And then you're going to go through a whole other cycle of chords. All you needed to say was that you wanted to be with you, and I know you've waited so long. Okay, so those chords are, it's a C minor 7, all you needed, and the way I'm playing that is C, G, C on the left hand, right hand, G, B flat, C, E flat. All you needed to say was that. This is B flat over D as in door. So you got dad on the left hand, D, A, D. On the right hand, B flat, C, D, and F. Okay? All you needed to say was that. Then you got a G dominant 7. You wanted to be with me. So your G dominant 7 chord is G, D on the left hand. Then G, B, D, F. Not F sharp. That would make it a G major 7. You want a dominant 7. And then you're going to keep this same chord. Do not keep that chord and just move to a B with your left hand. Okay? Alright? And then, so that's a G7 over B. So first you just play your G dominant 7, then you put it over B, and then you're going back to C minor 7 again. Or really, you can get away with just playing C minor right there. Girl, you know. Now you're going to a F minor 7 or F minor 9, the way I usually play it. F, C, F on the left hand, G, A flat, B flat, C, E flat on the right hand. And then you have your A flat over B flat chord again. Someone to love you. B flat on the left hand, A flat, B flat, C, E flat. So those cycle of chords, you got all you wanted to say was that you wanted to be with you, girl, you know you've waited so long for someone to love you. So those was all those chords I just spelled out for you. So the chorus of the song again, all you need is someone who cares, right? Someone who will B flat over C, always be there. And then you go ba, ba. All you waited to say was that you wanted to be with you, girl, I know you waited so long for someone to love you. Okay? I know that might be a little confusion, so I'm going to play it one more time, slowly. This is the chorus again. All you need is someone who cares, right? Someone who will B flat over C, always be there. Then F minor 7, then B diminished. All you needed to say was that you wanted to be with you, girl, I know you waited so long for someone to love you. And then you start playing those cycle of chords again from the beginning. Dun, 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 and then, so that's your verse and chorus. Verse and chorus. So, of course, when you go back to the verse, you play the chords for the verse again, and then you play the chords for the chorus. I hope you were able to, like I said, if you got confused, all you gotta do is just rewind the video back with the chorus, because the chorus does have a bunch of extra chords in there. Um, After you sing the chorus, after the second verse, and you sing the chorus, they go straight into this bridge. They go straight into the bridge. I don't know the words, but I can la 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 the melody and show you the chords. So coming out of the chorus, all you needed to say was that you wanted to be with me. All I know, you've waited so long for someone to love you. Da 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 da. Then it's da 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 da. Okay, so those chords, when you're coming out of that chorus, you go straight into the bridge. You're gonna. It's like you almost change. You really change the key. It's like you're going into the key of B for a second. Just for the bridge, you're in the key of B. So you're gonna play a B major chord, and I just inverted it with second inversion. Instead of playing the F sharp here, I took the F sharp and put it down there. So you got B on the left hand, F sharp, B, and D sharp. On and da 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 da. Your next chord is B flat on the left hand, and then a G flat chord on the right hand. G flat, B flat, D flat. Da 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 da. Okay, this is an A flat minor chord. A flat on the left hand, A flat, B as in boy, E flat on the right hand, A flat minor. So da 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 da. Now the beauty is you want to go to a C sharp 7 sus chord, but all you have to do is just keep. Really, to be honest with you, you can just keep the A flat minor chord and just move from A flat on your left hand to C sharp. And keep this chord the same and you'll be fine. Okay? So we got da 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 da, and then G flat chord, your regular G flat chord. G flat on the left hand, G flat, B flat, D flat on the right hand. Okay, so those cycle of chords again. La da 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 da. And then you're gonna go to da. Now this is D major, D as in door, but it's over E. So on your left hand, you got double E. So your bass is E, but on your right hand, you're playing a D major chord, and I just inverted it. F sharp, A, D. Okay? Put that over E. Okay? Then you're going to just go ahead and play a E major 9 chord, an E9 chord. And all I did was just, the 9 is basically the F sharp. So all you got to play is E, B, and E on the left hand. And on your right hand, if you play the F sharp, G sharp, and B, you got enough notes down to make the chord. Okay? From that chord, you're going to go to a regular G flat chord. Okay? G flat on the left hand, G flat, B flat, D flat, as in door, on the right hand. Now listen to those chords all together. Da 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 da. Same chords. Do 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 do. But this time, so you play those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords are the exact same 5 chords again. You got the B major chord. I just showed you that. B, F sharp, B, and D sharp. Then G flat over B flat. B flat on the left hand. G flat, B flat, D flat. A flat minor. A flat on the left hand. A flat, B as in boy, E flat. Then just switch your bass line to C sharp in the bass and keep your A flat minor. Okay, and then you play your G flat chord again. Okay, all those are the same chords you played the first time. 1, 2, 3 for the first 5 chords. But when you're coming out of it, you have to go to this chord. Last time you played D over E. We're not going to do that. This time you're going to come out of the sequence by playing a F minor 7, but you're going to flat the 5th. So what you're doing is you're going to play F on the left hand, and on the right hand you have F, A flat, B as in boy, and E flat. Now usually with your F minor, it's F, A flat, C, E flat, right? But what we want is an F minor 7, but we want flat 5. So take the C and go back a half step. And that's your F minor 7, flat 5, okay? And then you're back to your A flat over the B flat chord. B flat on the left hand, A flat, B flat, C, and E flat on your right hand. And that's the end of the bridge. And then you go back to your... That's the whole song. That's the whole song. Let me play the bridge one more time through, but that's it. After that, you're just playing your cycle of chords again until the song is over. But the bridge, I'm just going to play the chords slowly because I've already called out all the, spelled out all the chords. So da 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 da. Someone I love you. So that's it, y'all. That's the song. That's it. After that, you're just playing, excuse me, those cycle of chords over and over again. So there you go. Mr. Naseem Muhammad, Someone to Love You by Ruff Endz. Hopefully I didn't confuse you too much. I know it was a lot of chords there. That's why I repeated myself over and over again and tried to go slow. And of course, the beauty of it is that this is a video. You can always rewind if you need to. All right, but if there's any questions that the rewinding the video won't help, feel free to leave, questions in the comment or whatever. All right, y'all. Continue to support. Again, thank you for all the well wishes for being out the hospital. I just knocked out my 3rd tutorial in the day. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can do Naseem's other one that he wanted, that he initially called out when he first sent this donation. I'm going to see how much energy I have. But this is 3 right here. I'm on a roll right here. 3 of them. Plus I did a piano warm-up, but that was easy. That was just something I just did just to show y'all how I warm up my fingers. But again, if you like to donate to the PayPal, the information will be in the description. And if you would like to pledge on my Patreon, I have no pledges yet, but as little as $1 a month to just help support the page, support me, support my family. That information will be in the description also. Okay, thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to know when the new videos are coming. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Be blessed.